Markey Cancer Center medical oncologist and native Kentuckian Suzanne Arnold is committed to trying to answer a question that's dear to her heart.
One of the big problems in this state is lung cancer. So the trace element study is the beginning of trying to unlock why this happens to Kentuckians more than it happens to anyone else, why lung cancer is so prevalent here.
Armed with a Department of Defense grant to study lung cancer in Kentucky over the past few years, she utilized a valuable resource in the heart of Appalachia.
The Lung Cancer Research Initiative is a partnership with the Kentucky Homeplace, which is a wonderful organization run by Fran Feltner and housed here at the UK Center for Rural Health.
Basically, Kentucky Homeplace was formed a number of years ago to reach the people in their communities that they serve, to access health care or to access social needs that they might have. And they are from the communities that they serve, our community health workers, which absolutely know the knowledge of their communities. They know it like the back of their hand. And they can reach the people in the community that the research projects need to reach. They can identify them, they know where they live, and they have a trust with the community. I think if you had the University of Kentucky come up and hang a sign in Appalachia, Kentucky to say, hey, I'm here to research lung cancer, you would not get the response that you would get from having people from the community reach those people.
That community reach drew lung cancer patients like Reveille Bush to participate in the study.
It makes me feel good to think that they may learn something from my case in order to help someone else. And that's just the way I feel about it. And I'd do it again.
So it is a natural partnership in research projects to be able to work with Kentucky Homeplace to reach the community in need.
They know how to implement clinical research in their community very well. They know what works, they know what doesn't work, and they've made a big difference and a positive impact in the kind of research that I do. For example, we have a questionnaire that's very long that we wrote at the university, and we're all scratching our heads and thinking we've got everything right. And we bring it here to the Center for Rural Health, and Fran Feltner and her group review it, and they come up with wonderful changes, important things that we never would have thought of that made it relevant to our community here and made it more practical. And in the end, that's going to give me the answers I need to understand diseases like lung cancer and why it happens so much more frequently in this area of the state than anywhere else in the country.
But Kentucky Homeplace isn't just about research.
And I think one of the benefits of Homeplace is that not only can we collect the research and to collect the samples, the data, we can also look to see what their needs might be, that maybe they needed transportation, or maybe they needed a food voucher this month. Maybe they needed someone just to explain this is what your bills are and go through that. You know, when you're diagnosed with cancer, you think of all the financial problems that you might have, and some people just give up if they don't know how to cross those barriers. So it's been very important for Homeplace to be able to do that for them.
For UK Now, I'm Amy Jones-Timoney.